Chop game. Market makers playing that chop game. Traders getting wrecked, don't trade it the same. Long it, pull back, short it, moon quick. Market makers in the back, left. Confirm breakout. No, now it's reversing. Market makers bait the highs and slice the lows. Paint the picture, then it folds. Fake bull flags, fake bear traps, jumping in late. That bag collapsed. Whipsaw move, straight disrespectful. No trend, just chop. Feeling regretful. Market makers see it stop like X-ray vision. Liquidity hunting, that's their mission. Retail trying to snipe the top. Market makers cooking, it's getting hot. Revenge trading will break your soul. Fear, greed, envy, you lose control. Jealousy, anger, revenge gets fed. You revenge trade, now in the red.
Don't feel like you have to be in a trade. Don't give up, I know it's hard. Royal flush soon, like playing cards. Markets change, can't trade it the same. Long the uptrend, short the flare.
It's that range game, fake out chains. Market makers profit, traders feel the pain. Candle art ain't what it seems. Chop is a weapon, killing dreams. Chasing that breakout too late, my friend. Market makers denying the sin. Retail trap, caught in that zone. The traders be holding bags, asking for a loan. FOMO hits, traders load that size. Price retraces, no allergies, but watery eyes. Market makers sell the dream by the dip, then the dip keeps dipping. It's a sucker script, adapt to die. That's the motto, no edge in chop, just highs then hollow. Top down scan, zoom out the view. Avoid the noise, wait for the cue.
Don't give up, I know it's hard. Royal flush soon, like playing cards. Markets change, can't trade it the same. Long the uptrend, short the flare.
Feeling fear, feeling greed, angry, mad, want that speed, fast, jealous, why? Trade the flex, revenge got you wrecked, now you second guess.
You gotta breathe and follow the plan. You'll win again if you understand. Don't give up, hold your ground. Set alerts for the trend, wait for the sound.
Whipsaw move, straight disrespectful, no trend, just chop. Feeling regretful, market makers see you stop like X-ray vision. Liquidity hunting, that's their mission. Catch the move, not the hype parade. Stay in the game, that's how legends are made. Market makers playing that chop game. Set a stop loss on every trade. Trade with the trend. Or get trapped again.
That's right, guys. We have to trade with the trend or get trapped again. We need to set alerts and targets. Let's get started. 3, 2, and a 1. Bingo, bango, bingo, and a bango. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Whatever time it is your time, it's always time. That's right. Time to make this money. But before we do so, I just made me another fresh cup of hot, nice coffee. So cheers. Oh, that's too hot. Too hot. Yum, yum. All right. So let's get started, guys. This is a Crypto Bubbles. Crypto Bubbles on the daily. But before we do that, let's get on with the chat. Who's here? We have Mike. Mike was number 1, I believe. Yes, Mike was number 1. Appreciate you guys very much. Put a 1 in the chat, guys. Let me know you're here. Let's see, we got Al in the house. What's going on, Al? Let's see here. Good morning, sir. I have your last name on my neck today. Whoops. What? We got Dylan in the house. What's up, Dylan? Appreciate you being here. Have a good stream. Appreciate you, man. Thank you very much. We have CCM Raid. I absolutely love CCM. Crypto Coin Mindset. And we had a great time on the show. I love the show, man. I love Mondays and Wednesdays. It's a great opportunity. And that's what we're doing here. What we're doing is we have a community and you're never alone. And that's the biggest thing. Like there was on Alexo Crypto, his show this morning, there was a trader who went in way too heavy on a coin and he's almost going to get liquidated. He put pretty much all of his money in there and he's asking for help. Like, what should I do? And my suggestion, of course, was it's a learning lesson. All of this is a learning lesson. And he said, if I don't make it, I'm getting out, you know, like I'm leaving crypto. And I let him know, I said, the only way you lose in crypto is if you stop, is if you quit, is if you never come back. All of the stuff that we do, it's learning lessons. There's so many learning lessons that I've done. And same for you. You know, I'm sure you're doing learning lessons as well. Do not quit. Do not give up. Just like the song says, we're so close, guys. We're so close. Pretty soon we'll have a royal flush, just like playing cards. So don't give up. Don't give up. See here, going down the list, we got Techman in the house. What's up, Techman? And thank you for everybody smashing the like. You guys are my favorite. Give you a heads up. Dutchy in the house. What's up, Dutchy? Appreciate you. Let's see, Cryptocoin Mindset sent me here. Well, thank you, my friend. Thank you for being here. See here. That's funny. That's why I do the @ sign and I type the first 2 letters and it pops it up for me. So I don't have to type everything out. But yes. But if you're on your phone, well, then that's something different. See, we got Mike in the house. What's up, Mike? Appreciate you, man. Thank you for being first. You are absolutely the best. Okay, going down the list really quick. If you have any coins you want me to do, definitely let me know. We can look. We have Aster down 17.8%. Now, unfortunately, we got stopped out on this, and hopefully I can remember to show you our trade. This was our trade yesterday. We barely got stopped out. It's like, oh, man. However, it could have gone the other way. All right, so here we go. And here's one thing with me. Like, I tell you our losses. Like, the wins, sure, everybody tells you the wins. But for me, it's more important to tell you the losses and go over the losses. You know, what was the thought process? Why did we lose? What happened? Because I think that builds stronger traders, in my opinion. And I'm not trying to sell you anything. If I was trying to sell you something, I would not. There's no reason for me to tell you about the losses. So you're going down the list. Shuby in the house. Thank you, Shuby. Appreciate you, man, being here. Appreciate you greatly. Loving my coaster. Matter of fact, I don't know why I just have it, but I have my coffee on the coaster. Still hot. Super hot. Let's see here. Going down the list. Going down the list. Almost done. Lunar Beaches is here. Thank you, Lunar Beaches. Enough. Show me some charts. Let's go. Give me charts, guys. Give me charts. Give me some charts. NGL. What's that? Is that a ticker? I'm gonna look it up. Is that a ticker? Let me know. Or are you just messing around? NGL for Dutchy. I don't know what that is. See here. Dutchy is the magnet. Yes, I love that song. Okay, almost done. Yeah, CCM swag with the coffee mug. I love it. Okay. Oh my gosh. Tech man, I just read your message about the casino. Hey, if it works, it works. Wes in the house. What's up, Wes? We got Grant in the house. What's up, Grant? See here. Very nice. Thank you, Grant. Appreciate you, man, for being here. Okay, Kevin in the house. What's up, Kevin? We're almost done with the shout outs. Okay. Going down the list. We got Alexander G. Thank you, Alexander G, for being here. Appreciate you. Okay, Steve says, Joe, can you stop talking and let's do Suey? Yes, definitely. Give me coins, guys. Give me coins. And we stop talking. We get to work. Okay, that's Suey. So here, going down the list. SwixY589. Appreciate you very much for being here. Okay. Good morning to everybody. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Wes says Bitcoin dominance. Thank you for that one. Bitcoin dominance. And this is for West. Okay. Going on the list. Hopefully I didn't miss anybody. Very good. So on the crypto bubbles on the daily, not looking good. Where's our alt season? That's what I want to know. Everybody was posting alt season and the indicator was saying alt season and it's not feeling like it. Could this be just a pullback before the send? Sure, possible. But hopefully we get more of a pullback so that if there are any coins that you're liking, you can enter these trades. And we have for the hourly, we have OG, don't know what that one is, up 6.3%. Is that the Otter Gang? I don't see an Otter here. But if it is, shout out to the Otter Gang. We have MNT, barely up. We have WorldCoin, barely up, 2.9%. Nothing crazy, nothing crazy. But again, if you have any coins you want me to do, let me know. We have 3 NGL, if that's a coin, for Dutchie, SUI for Steve, and Bitcoin Dominance for West. Let us look at the liquidation heat map. This is going to be on the 24-hour time frame. We're going to refresh this one more time for good luck. We do need that good luck. 24-hour time frame. We're right in the middle. Once again, really nice liquidations of 65.35 million, sitting at 113.852. Right here is pretty much where my target is, my first target for the Bitcoin long we took this morning in the VIP group. I want to say about 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning, something like that. Let's see here. Then we have some liquidations down here. Really nice, 65.35 million, sitting at 111.635. Let's go to the 12-hour, and let's see if we can just get a little bit more information. Pretty much the same thing. The only thing I know is that we cannot reach this level unless we break this. And just because we break this does not mean we're gonna reach this level. It just means, well, it just makes sense. I mean, if you think about it, it just makes sense. We break this level, we're closer to here. There's a higher chance we go here versus if we're way down here. Higher chance we come down here, especially if we start breaking levels. So this is why I trade level by level. We got Dave P in the house with the bingos and the bangos. Let us look at Chew. We looked at Chew some time ago, and we were saying that if it breaks below this, not good. And sure enough, died. It just did. Let's go to USDUC, and this is for Lil Caspa. If I'm not sure if he's in here today, but for Lil Caspa, we said here we could enter, and then here would be our stop loss. We get stopped out. You know, we got stopped out. Now let's see if potentially it does something like this. If it does, then we can enter the trade. If it continues coming down, well, this might be done. Might be done. Sad to say. All right, let's go ahead and go look at the charts. Let's go to the 4-hour time frame. Let's bring this up. Okay. Lots of drawings on here, guys. Lots of drawings, of course. We talked about Bitcoin right here. Well, no, we talked about Bitcoin over here. This was over the weekend. You know, this was our Saturday, and then I think this was like our Sunday. I was like, it's still not looking good, looking very boring. The candle bodies have gotten lower, or not as. Look at the sizes. I mean, these are nice candles. Here, very, very boring. So this led us to believe that we could potentially continue this route. And sure enough, we came down here. This is what we were thinking, to possible bounce. We come down here and possible bounce. Right now, not looking strong. Not at all. We need this to push up, break above our 200 SMA. This is our 200 SMA right here on the 4-hour time frame. Need to break above it in order for us to potentially, 1, get that liquidation area that we just looked at, and 2, get my target. Where's my target? Here's my target. 113.859. So we actually entered this right here. This was an aggressive entry with a lower entry right here, which our first lower entry hit, which is great. I really wanted to see this one get hit, but it did not get hit. But we'll see. You know, maybe we come down one last time to start going up. We'll see. But right now we are in this trade. And if you did not get the aggressive entry, maybe you got the lower entry. And again, this was posted in the VIP group. All right. We got B Team in the house. What's up, B Team? Thank you, man. Thank you for smashing the like. Thank you, everybody, for smashing the like. Mike says, Dutchie probably blocked me again. Oh, no. Can't log into Discord. Let me catch up on the chat really quick. Let's see here. Today is the first day of autumn. Very nice. Happy first day of autumn, everybody. Pumpkin spice. Yum, yum. Speaking about that, I need to drink some more coffee. Not gonna lie. Oh, it's not a crypto. Thank you, Dutchie. Yeah, I don't know. Man, all this. I didn't know what F for the win. FTW. I didn't know what that was like. What's FGW? You telling me off something? No, man, it means for the win. Oh, well, good. Okay, thanks. Let's see here. Going on the list. Where, oh, where has the bull run gone? Yes, definitely. That was a song that Crypto Coin Mindset, he put that suggestion in, and I said, man, that's great for a song. So we actually have that as a song. So definitely check out my music, guys. I have a lot of great music. All right, moving on. Moving on. Let's see here. Going down the list really quick. Okay, catching up on the chat. Very nice. All right, very good. Possible for Dash, yes, definitely. So we will do Dash, and this will be for Crypto Coin Mindset. All right, so let us go back to Bitcoin. On Bitcoin, this is what I'm looking for to potentially happen. This is what we thought up here, way back over here on the 19th, so about 3 days ago. We were looking for this potential price action. This morning, I did a video for my group, and I'm always updating them what I think might happen. So when we were starting to see this potential bounce, when we enter a trade, I'm thinking, you know, we could come back down and break this level. However, let's at least ride it up to about here. And if it does break the pivot, potentially, if it makes a pivot, I don't know what's going to happen. But if it does, well, then our long continues to go. And here on CCM's channel, Crypto Coin Mindset's channel, we drew this in blue, saying that potentially, you know, price could do this, come down here. This is our decision point. Is it going to go up to attack this or roll over? And so what we're doing is we're just waiting to see what happens. And if it does go up, then we may get rejected here, right around 114.7, have a small pullback, maybe 114.1, then come up to our resistance level from our first to our second cycle, right around 115.8, to pull back right around 115 or 114.8, and then just continue going up. Now, again, I don't know what's going to happen, and every movement is pivot dependent. It's PD. It is PD. What's PD, Joe? Can I join your group? Are you going to teach me about PD? It's pivot dependent. That's all that means. Oh, man. Well, are you going to tell me about the money, dynamic money management, the DMM? Dynamic money management. That is just scaling into the trade. Oh, man, I thought you were going to sell me a group. No. Well, what about your tipples? The trade intuition power lines. I see your power lines. Can I join your group? Will you teach me that? These are trend lines. Oh. Joe, you don't want to sell me anything? No, I'm not here for that. I'm not here to get rich off of you guys. I'm here to get rich with you. So together we will succeed. Together we will be on the top of the mountain. I don't want to be, you know, on the top of the mountain and you're buying all of my gear so I can make it up there and y'all have trouble. No. Let's do this together. All right, moving on. Let's see here. We're going to do Dash. Okay. See, Al says, some chick asked if I was DTF, and I said, I am clearly just a scalper for the SFP. For some reason, she left. Ay, ay, ay. You guys are crazy. You guys are crazy. Okay. Yeah, it's very true. Wick's wife says, you know what? If you didn't win her over with that line, well, she's not the one for you. Very true. See here. Can we look at XRP if you have a chance? Okay. XRP. XRP. Very good for Low Caspa. And Low Caspa, we just went over USDUC or S or whatever that one is. Okay. Very good. Oh, yeah. Reading y'all's comments. Okay. Very nice. Very nice. So, Al, type that again. I leveraged love and what? Did you win? Did you lose? Did you get stopped out? Did it not work? Put all that together in one post. Okay. Let's see here. So for Bitcoin, what do I think is going to happen? It's not looking strong. Not looking strong right now. I really want to see it come up and then go about 50% of this extension leg. And then let's see what happens. But right now, do I think it's going to get rejected here? Man, it would really, really not be good for us to roll over. Now, I do want to show you this. This is our trade from yesterday. Posted this trade early in the morning. We did talk about this liquidity area, market cap of 2.31 billion. It's a DEX DeFi. We had several messages in the VIP group in reference to, this is CZ's baby. This is CZ's DEX, decentralized exchange. And we saw on the 15-minute time frame, the head, the shoulder, and the right shoulder is possibly lower, because again, we don't know if the price was right here. We don't know if it's going to come up. Like, we don't know. So sure enough, it is a lower shoulder. So this is showing weakness. Then about 30 minutes later, we saw that it broke the level. It was down here, and we did another post. So, all right, guys, this, and in the post I mentioned FOMO. Like, this is a good coin, in my opinion, this coin, and also Avantis. Avantis is Brian Armstrong's coin, his DEX. This is Coinbase. So I believe these two DEXs are going to be ones that you really want to hold. But what I'm doing is I'm waiting for that pullback, so that we could go long. Here we enter the trade, and I actually did an updated video on this too for the group. We enter the trade for an aggressive entry. If you're an aggressive trader, this would have been your entry. I'm thinking we're going to come up, to come down, break this level. This is a safer entry. Sure enough, what did we do? We came up, we came down, we broke this level. Safer entry would have been right here for the safer traders. Then we start doing this. Now, when we did, I believe it was right here, I made an updated video. I said, guys, not liking this. Why? Why am I not liking this? So here's the whole thing. The thought process that goes behind this, and this goes for every trade. This is why I want you to identify these moves. They may be subtle, but they can give you a heads up on, maybe I should close the trade, or maybe I should reverse it, or maybe I should just kind of maybe observe it for a little bit. The reason that I did not like this, and again, this is all on video where my VIP members can prove this. I didn't like it. The price is right here, because what we did is we broke this level. Notice this level, 15-minute time frame. We have the candle body stop. We were here at the moment, and we're breaking above this. I don't want to see higher highs. I want to continue seeing lower highs. And then once we come down here, sure, we could do a higher high, just because on the macro, or at least the 15-minute time frame, we can see on the bigger picture, or the hour time frame, we're still doing lower highs. But since we start doing that right here, it's like, ooh, I'm not liking it. And I even said on the video, I was like, man, I want to push this lower, but it's only saving 4%. I said, let's still give it some room to breathe, just in case it comes down. Sure enough, it went up, came down, not looking good. Did a lower high, which is good. Here is our decision point, 38%. So the whole concept is the same. I am literally giving you the secret sauce. I'm giving you the secret recipe. I'm giving you all of the secrets, all of the tips and tricks. You don't need to join my group to know this stuff, because I'm showing you right here. 38 to 50% of this extension leg, 38%. This is our decision point. Are we going to attack this level or roll over to come after this? Here's liquidity, bunch of liquidity. What happens? Breaks above this too, boop, stops us out. And then comes down, comes up, starts bouncing on this. Again, 38 to 50% of this move. Are we going to attack this or attack this? We come up, we attack this, great. We get rejected at the same exact spot. So just in case we didn't get stopped out, get stopped out. Came down, broke this level. Uh-oh. Come after this. Are we going to break this level or maybe bounce somewhere here? Came down, broke the level. Ah, crap. So now, and I said in the video too, in order to short, we have to break this in order to short. And right now it looks like it wants to. But because it did this, of course, I'd scale into the trade. I'm a dynamic money management. Ooh, sexy. Where I would enter here, and then this would be, I'm going to say a yellow, just because we didn't get a big pullback. Because what I would like to see is I would like to see something like this right here, which is perfect for this, and then come down. This would have been a safer entry. So for this one, I'm actually going to put a dash because this actually happened. I didn't draw this out before this happened. So that's just an indication for me. Now, what if it comes down, we could enter short thinking that potentially we can come back up to this zone right here, which now we would think that hopefully this would be the area where we come down. So let me draw this again. Let's see here. If we come down from maybe like this, come down, then come up, and then this is what I'm looking for. I'll do this in white. That's if we come up. If we come down, let's say we come down, stay a little bit further just to wick out people, then we could go up from here and then do this. So hopefully that makes sense. All right, so let's get with y'all's coins. But here, again, I'm showing you, like I do show you our losses. And here's our loss. We barely got stopped out. Come on, man, barely. However, let's say we didn't put a stop loss. This could have easily gone up, or our stop loss was like 30% or whatever it was. We could have easily got stopped out. And for this one, we would have entered the aggressive and the safer entry. Got stopped out barely. Oh man, fraction of a percent. It happens. It happens. All right. So let's go ahead and let's look at this. So this was a call from yesterday, and we said we could do an aggressive entry here, thinking it may come up to come down to come up to come down. Safer entry. It just dumped as soon as we did our aggressive entry on the call out that we gave out yesterday for free. Don't need to join the group. It just dumped, hit our first target really fast, 2x leverage, about 20%, 18%. So that's really good. And this looks like it could potentially come up to roll over. So if you were watching yesterday, if you took this setup for the aggressive entry, then great. Now, one thing I want y'all to notice is I gave the entire setup, stop loss and targets. The next one we did for yesterday was this was a very aggressive entry because, well, it already came down a whole bunch, and I would have liked to have seen it go up a little bit more before coming down, but this was our aggressive entry. Here's where we entered this at 440, and if you were in this trade that was given out, you got 12%, 2x leverage, 24%, 25% with the leverage, and our stop loss is up here. So if you took these trades from the YouTube setups, and I think we only gave 2 setups yesterday. Oh no, we did BB as well. I don't have BB up here, but you would have been all right. All right, so let's go ahead and go over here. Let's go to YouTube. Let's go Sui. This is gonna be for Steve. Let me catch up on the chat really quick. Okay, catching up on the chats. All right, put ones in the chat, guys. Let me know here. Put ones in the chat. I appreciate you very much. Okay. Going down the list. Okay, take a look at the X post before you look at XRP. All right. Where am I at? Let's go to this. Let's go to home. Let's go, no. Notifications, little Caspa, go double click here. Let's see here. I made this comment about 2 days ago. Okay, XRP price is about to go crazy. Your post was, we'll go to 2.7. Okay. So my question is, how do you do this? Like, how are you doing this? That's my question. So XRP 2.7. 2 days ago. So one of my good friends from last season, he would do, predictions or whatever. And I asked him, I was like, hey man, like, how'd you do that? And he's like, well, I'll tell you, but don't tell anybody. It's like, why wouldn't you want, but don't tell any, it's like, for me, I give you all my secrets. All of them. Because I want to make money together. But he would tell me that, like, every time he would tell me something, don't tell anybody. Okay. Oh, look at this one. UNH. We talked about this one some time ago when we were over here. And I was saying, man, this is a perfect opportunity to enter. Could we come down even further? Sure. Here's the lower entries. But if you would have entered this trade, and again, this was given on YouTube right here, August, about a month and a half ago, you would have, this was when I was looking at last time. Max of 51%, right now sitting at 43%. So these YouTube call outs will make you money, just to give you a heads up. Not financial advice, but my goal is to make you money so that you join, guess what? The VIP group, Trade_Intuition. I'm showing you how you can make money. Join the group, get all the updates. Do you need the group to learn? No. Join me every day. 12 p.m. Eastern Standard, Monday through Friday, Saturday and Sunday at 4. Okay, moving on. So you're going down the list. Going down the list. Going down the list. Okay. Okay. See here. Catching up on the chats. Very nice. Thank you guys for being here. Thanks for everybody putting ones in the chat. You guys are the absolute best. Okay. Very nice. Caught up on the chat. So let us look at SUI. SUI. Oops. Not sure where I typed that. SUI. We'll open. Ooh, nice. Ooh, we got stopped out on this one. So here we win, we lose. Why did it do a yellow on this one? Oh, because it already pulled back. I'm thinking we're going to do, no, here. We're going to come down, up. We did come down. Then we skyrocketed. Then we came down again, retested this, and then we just dumped. So this would have been an aggressive entry, and we would have been stopped out. Our target would have been somewhere up here. We would have lost. Now, if we were watching this, potentially, we could have moved up our stop loss really tight because we're expecting a bounce here. And if we roll over, well, then we can continue coming down for this. So notice that information. All right. So let's go ahead and delete the 12 or whatever stuff it was. So here, to me, this looks good for a potential bounce. Now, here's something that I've been mentioning for quite a while on YouTube, and also especially in my group, especially with all these updates that I'm doing. If you have a coin that you like, personally, I would recommend, not financial advice, I would recommend that you enter these coins, and then if they happen to go down 25, 35%, let's just say from here to here, barely 20%, boring. This right here, give me this, give me a 35% drop. Because we are so close, and mark my words, guys, we are so close to this end. We are so close. So in my opinion, if there's coins that you like, do a short-term investment till about November-ish, and then start selling November. Maybe once the first week of November, second week November, sell a little bit more, third week, and then just continue that way. And if you like this, what you could, woulda, shoulda, coulda, woulda, let's say we entered the trade right here. Let's say we entered the trade here. Could you have a stop loss? You could if you wanted this as a trade. For me personally, I would have a lower entry right here. And maybe, depending on what the percentage was, but this is better like 12%, which is nothing. And then I would have a lower entry, let's say down here, about right here. And hopefully they hit. And that way I'm not getting stopped out. Do I think this is going to go to zero? No. Could it? Sure. It's crypto. But the odds are in our favor. The probabilities are in our favor to where we just need to wait. And if it does pull back 25, 18, 35%, depending on the market cap, they could pull back more. But that's the opportunity to add to your entry, because you're going to hold it potentially till November, if not a little bit later, but selling off in November. And instead of taking losses, you're just adding to your entry because the likelihood of it going up is really, really high. Could they go down and never come back up? Sure. So again, understand your risks. All right, moving on. So looking at this right here, let's go ahead and look at the 4-hour time frame. Oh man, like for me, all of these earlier looked really great to enter. Like really great, like Bitcoin. Pulling back, coming up here. So I'm assuming all these are just trade setups. So, would I enter now? Oh, my coffee, I forgot. Dang it. Oh, just right. Just right. All right. So, wick, buying pressure, started coming up, selling pressure, looking boring, size of the candle bodies, boring, size of the candle bodies here, pretty nice, Let's go to 1 hour. Okay, let's play it safe. So what we could do is we're looking for the break of this level, 3.3986. So what we want to do is we want to have an alert set about right here. And this will be set alert. And we're actually going to set the alert. And we're going to wait for the 1 hour candle to close above 3.3986. And let's go ahead and change this color. That way we don't get confused. And what we're doing is the alert goes off first. So there's rules. The alert has to go off first. Then after that, the 1 hour candle, that looks horrible. The 1 hour candle must close above this blue line, 3.3986. And if it does, then we can enter the trade. And what we're doing is we're looking for potential areas of targets, which our potential area for a target would be right here underneath 3.5575. So this would be our target area. Let's do it like this. This will be your target area. Joe, you're doing everything messed up. This is not what you normally do. I know. That would be our target area. Okay. All right. So that was Sui. That's your setup. You know, I would wait because the market could continue rolling over, and then I would hate to do that, and then we just continue coming down. So, well, then if you're so sure, Joe, why aren't you going for a short like you did yesterday? Well, because we could pump. We had this really nice dump, and right now it could be like very nice for it to come up and liquidate all the people who are going short right now. That's the reason. All right. So let us look at the other one. Let's go to Bitcoin dominance, which is right here. So Bitcoin dominance is coming up. So here's Bitcoin. These are the 4-hour time frames. Bitcoin started coming down. As it was coming down, Bitcoin dominance started coming up. As Bitcoin dominance starts coming up, the total 3 starts going down. Why? Why do we look at all these 3? Because they're all correlated. They intertwine. Bitcoin, when it's good, alts perform well. When Bitcoin is bad, alts underperform. So that's the easiest way to remember Bitcoin good, alts good. Bitcoin bad, alts bad. Very easy. When Bitcoin is good and is outperforming the alts, well, then the dominance goes up. So they're still doing good, but the alts are going up. The Bitcoin is going up even more. So it's outperforming in the market. So dominance is going higher. Same thing with total 3. Let's say Bitcoin's doing well but total 3 is going higher, then that just means that everybody's gaining confidence in the market. And instead of putting money, all of it into Bitcoin, they're putting it into these alts. And that's what leads that to go up. But let us look at Bitcoin dominance. Let's hold down shift, click in there. Here's our level that we marked for a bounce. And sure enough, we came down right into this level. And y'all saw that this was over here. Came down to our level, bounce, came up, came down. We broke this level. This level is really close to this level. So this is the level I'm looking at. We did bounce there. If we do have a kind of like a rest or a cooling off period for Bitcoin dominance to where we have some of the alts run, what we could do potentially, if we get a pivot here, we're looking for it to come down maybe to here before continuing up. So right now, Bitcoin dominance is looking really, really strong. What does that mean? That means the alts not looking so strong. And our shorts that we're in are looking much, much better. Potentially. However, this can always change. We could actually do a lower high and then come down here, attack this, and then boop, come down. So this is what we're looking for. And right now it's kind of in the air. So that is Bitcoin dominance. That is for West. Appreciate you, West. Thank you very much. Okay. 1 second. Yum, yum. All right. So let's go and do alt. Click in here again. Brings us back out here. And now let's go to Dash for CCM. Let's do some Dash. Let's put this to the very bottom. YouTube rapid fire. Let's go to Dash. And ooh, our lower entry hit. Look at that. Beautiful. I love it. So for Dash, what we're doing is we are dollar cost averaging. We're dollar cost averaging into this coin. And the first entry, let me see. Did I do this on a 3-day or a weekly or something? No, I'm sure I did on the daily. All right. So we mentioned here on the daily. So let me go in 1443. Okay, right there. So we mentioned this as far as, dollar cost averaging. When is the best time to dollar cost average? Yesterday. When is the next best time? Today. Now, this is true only if we don't get a massive pump. If we get a massive pump and it's time to DCA, I don't recommend DCAing. This is what the slash means. Wait a week, couple days, see if it retraces, and more than likely it will. Then once it starts, breaking the highs on a 4-hour or maybe even a daily, then you could use that money here and put it here. So you're actually getting a better entry. But you don't want to enter after it pumped. Here, we were saying you could enter. That's what this circle means. That right now is a great time to enter. And let me just make this a little bit thicker so we can see it. And put it in the front. Go to the front. There we go. And you could enter here. That's what this. And let's do this in blue because blue is my entries. And then in addition to that, you could put a lower entry, about 7% lower. And hopefully we get it. We don't know if we will. And if we do, great. And sure enough, what ended up happening? Price was way up here the last time we looked at it. And we still had this here. Let's see here. And I'm not sure why I have this circle right here. I think just showing that we entered. Not sure. But we did get our lower entry, which is great. This is why this style, especially right now, if you're dollar cost averaging, not to have a stop loss for these coins that you believe in, and more than likely you're going to cash out starting November. And what I would do is, now that this one hit, I would set a lower one since I don't have a lower one. Let me see over here. Do I have anything over here? Weekly? No. Is this the lows? Well, according to this, okay. That's fine. We can just pick a spot. Joe, you're not going to use a fib retracement or a fit? I mean, you could. I'm not. Let's see here. So from here, let's go down. Let's go down about 30%. You know, Dash, I don't know what the market cap is, but we'll do one right here. We'll do it from here, from this date. And this would be a lower entry. And now we wait. So would I enter Dash right now? Well, hopefully the lower entry hit, but if you didn't set this for a lower entry, yes, I would definitely enter right now. And this again is for a dollar cost average, because that's what Keith does. Crypto Coin Mindset, that's what he does. He does dollar cost averaging, and I would definitely enter right now. Right now is absolutely beautiful. And then I'd have a lower entry right here, just in case we get this crazy sell off on Bitcoin and it pulls everything down. Here you go. I like it. No. See here, John in the house. What's up, John? Appreciate you, man. Smash the like button. Yes, definitely smash the like. Thank you for everybody being here. You guys are absolutely great. Pepe, please. Yeah, definitely, man. And so we're going to do Pepe, and this for John 316. Appreciate you. Okay. Let's see here. So we did a Dash as well. The next one is XRP. So let us put this one towards the bottom. YouTube rapid fire. Let's go to XRP. And XRP 272. Let's go here. Lil Casper was saying, ooh, nice, beautiful, gorgeous. Very nice. So 2 days ago, Lil Casper predicted that XRP would go to 2.7, and it did. So let's do this 2 days ago. Been about right here. So when the price was here in this bounce zone, where we had a much higher likelihood of potentially going up, Lil Casper said, nope, I don't think it's going to go up. I think it's going to go down. And not only do I think it's going to go down, but I'll tell you to the exact price, 2.7. So Lil Casper, how did you know? That's what I want to know. How did you know? Do you have some chicken bones that you're throwing on your mouse and it's telling you 2.7? Well, what's your secret? Dano Crypto, what's up, buddy? What is up? So let's see here. See here. I can see it go sideways for 2 days, maybe. Talking about Dash. Hey, there you go. So Lil Casper, thank you, my man. You see that? Let's give Lil Casper a round of applause. Lil Casper did the who, what, where, when, why. Very important. Because now I would have been thinking you're thinking about XRP. But you gave who, the what, where, when, why. You said 2 days, maybe, sideways, and talking about Dash. Nice work, my friend. Appreciate you greatly. Let's see here. Can we check out Cass? Yes. So let's do Cass. And this is going to be the last one. If you want to continue it, then please consider doing a donation. But this will be the last one. We do 1 hour every single day. And if you can't do the donation, not a problem. We can just do it tomorrow. Not a biggie. I'm cooking a short since last night. Okay, short. Oh, nice. Very nice. See here, B-Team says, does anyone else get all their alerts while they're sleeping? I don't get any alerts, man. Before it used to make a sound, now it doesn't. I don't know if it's in the settings or what. See here, going to the list. Going to the list. Thanks, Joe. Hey, you got it, CCM. Appreciate you, man. Dano Crypto. So for Dano Crypto, I really, really like this dude. This dude is, in my opinion, amazing. Let's go. Where are we? Over here. So I'm not sure if I have you. So here, digital asset news. This dude's really amazing. This guy's really, really good. He talks a lot about, the market news, and he's down to earth. And you can tell he's not in it for the money. You can tell he has money. You really can. He has a green screen with the pool, everything. It's a joke, but he does. But this guy has money. So whenever you donate like $2 or $20, you can tell like from his heart, he does not want your money. He's like, guys, please put it into a coin. Please put it into gold or silver or Bitcoin. Please don't give me money. Like, this dude is so genuine. He's not after your money. He's not trying to sell you anything. So this dude I really do like. Another dude, we have meet Damien. We have Daniel Crypto right here. So Daniel Crypto, really good dude. And I guess he just popped in and maybe popping out. But Daniel Crypto is really, really good. So let me put this in here. I put this in the chat. There we go. Let's come back over here to this. Let's see here. Bro, your title is better than mine. What's yours? Gold source all-time high as crypto sells off. Why? No, I love it. I love your title. And great thumbnails too. I like his thumbnails. Let's see here. Go into this. No, I think your title's good. Put one in the chat if you think Daniel Crypto's title is good. I love it. Gold soars to all-time high as crypto sells off. Why? What you could do, if you're still here, you could say, crypto sells off as gold soars to all-time highs. This is the reason. And that's it. Because now it's like, why? What's the reason? Maybe. I don't know. Let's see here. Chicken bones. I tell you what, man. I do a lot of, like, I'm not really sure anything. I tell you what, though, I started, thanking God like every single day. I didn't even ask him for help. And he helped me out so much when I reached out to my friend. He helped me out, hooking me up. Just like I could not even ask for anything more or better or anything like that. And I didn't even ask for God for help. And I tell you what, man, I've been thanking him more every single day. So here's the thing, guys. If you believe in God, whoever you believe in, I believe in God. And thank God for everything you can do. You can see, you can hear, you can speak. You have motor hand-eye coordination. You can pick up stuff. You can write down messages. You can type. You can you can go to the restroom by yourself. Something as easy as that. Some people can't do. A lot of people. So for me, not only am I grateful that I can do all that stuff, but man, I'm so happy with my current situation that I have right now. And just know that if you're in the dumps, if things aren't looking good, if you're struggling, just know it will get better. Sometimes it has to get worse before it gets better, but do not give up. Don't give up. So, and I saw this on a YouTube short. It was from the Navy SEALs. And it says, as much as you want to give up, say, I'll quit tomorrow. And then tomorrow, say, I'll quit tomorrow. So every day you're sticking through it. And then you eventually, like, good stuff will happen. You just got to put in the work. You can't just be asking, please send me $500 for my rent. Or I just need $300 more for my lights, and just be praying about it. No, like, you go mow somebody's yard, go pick up some trash, go see if anybody can, pay you to do some work, clean some garbage cans. I would really like to do that. I'm not gonna lie. I would really like to go and, hey man, you want me to clean your garbage can? $5? $5? Yeah. I'll scrub it and everything and blah, blah. I've been thinking about doing that. I saw it on Joey getting sidetracked. I saw it on something like How to Make Money or some YouTube channel or whatever. And he had a whole setup. He had a truck. He had the spray rig. I'm not going to go all out, but he had a spray rig. It lifted the can. It had sprayers that sprayed it. He would scrub it. He would spray some deodorizer in there. He'd scrub the outside. And I don't know, like $20 he would charge. And I'm thinking, man, that's a gold mine right there. And, you do it once a week or maybe twice a month. So, when you lift up the can, doesn't have all that grime and smell and flies and everything. It's like, man, that's a gold mine. But just know that, like, God gave you legs and arms and, the ability to think, something. So females, especially attractive females, they have it much easier because they can just turn on the webcam and become millionaires. Us guys, we got to be out there sweating, you know, digging ditches. All right, moving on. All right. See here, going down the list. Yeah, Dutchy, he just messes around. He's a funny dude. Let's see here. Going to the list. Almost done. Got some ones, some twos in the chat. Okay. Yes, definitely. Road Dog's the man with that. Road Dog is the man. See here, Digi says, I hate people promoting their religion on YouTube streams. Yeah, I don't promote anything. If you believe in God, great. If you don't, you know, it is what it is. But yeah, there are times where I will talk about him. Very happy to talk about him. Very happy. Super crazy, like, man, if you would have only known where my headspace was at when, like, I was pushed against the wall, I was like, oh, what am I going to do? And then stuff happened. I'm not entering a church to interrupt the priest by yelling, Bitcoin is king. Yeah. For me, I'll talk about it. I'll talk about it all day. Granted, I'm not like super religious or nothing like that. But yeah. Going down the list. There's a place for everything. Very true. And like for me, anybody talks about religion, I'll chime in a little bit. But we won't like have a sermon or nothing like that. Unless y'all want. Let's see here. B-Team says, there's only two things I can't stand in this world. People ignorant of other people's culture and the Dutch. Oh, shots fired. Shots fired. You guys are funny. Steve says, you rock. You rock. You rock. All right. So let's get back to business. Let's get back to business. All right. So XRP, we talked about low CASPA. So this was our thought process from way back over here, saying that this was from over here, really, saying that if we broke this bounce zone, we could come for this and this, we're kind of just seeing what happens. We could come up, and then in order to enter a long, this was very important. In order to enter a long, we needed not only to break this level, but we needed to break another high before I would enter a long, because it could easily roll over and then this might happen. And what happened? We did not go long. We did not break these highs. Instead, we entered the bounce zone. It did not bounce. Came down. If you wanted to, you could have entered a short with having a higher entry here, just in case we came back up to come back down. And then sure enough, man, did it come down. And this was my thought process to where we could come after this and then potentially start coming up. So this still remains my thought process right here. Could we come down? Sure. And this is why I literally do level by level, because we never know. I mean, anything can happen in the time, whether it's the day or maybe the week, to where it flips. The market flips, the economy does something. Let me drink some. Yum, yum. All right. Let's see here. Dylan says, lost our house due to a fire. Lived in a garden without running water for 2 years. Not 2 days, 2 weeks, 2 months, 2 years. That's rough. Running water. And think about that, guys. Like, I'm so grateful to have running water. I'm so grateful to have light, to have a roof over my head. You think you have it bad? Somebody's always got it worse. And let's see here. For 2 years, wife leaving me at the moment, but still glad to believe in God and keeping my head high. Yeah. And sometimes they'll do that. Sometimes they won't stick around. There are some women that will stick by you. Those are very, very rare. Because for women, not to lose my female audience, but for women, they're opportunistic. They see you, they see potential in you, they see a future with you, whether it's kids or whatever. And if somebody else comes that's better or more wealthy or can provide more, whatever reasons, they will start finding reasons not to like you. They were in love with you, but they'll find reasons not to like you. You're breathing heavy, or I don't like how you smell after you're out and working on the field or the garden or the car or whatever. And it just fights and fights. And then if that other person starts showing interest in the female, well, she'll leave for the better opportunity. And that's how females are. That's how they're wired. Men are wired visually. Females are wired opportunistically, to where, what can I get out of this exchange? And it sucks. But yeah. Techman says, I'm okay with religion. I have problem with people giving me the third degree about not regularly being at service. Yeah, for me, like, I used to like going to service because it makes you feel good, and everybody's there, you get the chills, sometimes you cry, you get emotional, you feel the Holy Spirit, the whole nine. But then, like, sometimes, like, I don't have good clothes. I'm not dressed in a suit. So sometimes I would feel like, oh man, but the last place I went to, I loved it. Oh my God. It was a non-denominational church. Absolutely loved it. Loved the people that were there. It was a great place. And you didn't have to dress to the nines, and if you you had jeans, that's all you had. Just don't come in shorts, just be respectful. Everybody was great. Man, I miss that church a lot. And then, but yeah, like, everybody judges you. Oh, don't judge. Yep. Unless you be judged. Yep. It's between me and the big man. Yeah. And so, like, for me, like, I just talk to him. Like, when I talk to him, I just talk to him. Like, there's no need for all that. Let's see here. Fire damage is one of the worst things to deal with. Hope everything. Yeah. Yep. Let's see here. CCM says, bouncing out. Good afternoon, everybody. Yes. Thank you, CCM. You're the best, man. Appreciate you. Believe in yourself. That's worth more. Yeah, you do have to believe in yourself. Let's see here. Steve says, Dylan, VA, wow. You are so humble, man. Hard to, yeah. Very true. 2 years, man. Can you imagine 2 years without running water? I can't even imagine 2 days. Jeez. Let's see here. Just be careful if you get a newer model. Lots of those are high maintenance and defective from the factory under the hood. Yeah. Very true. Very true. Yeah, and whatever you do, like, for me, I try to help out my ex. Story time. I try to help out my ex, and so she moved back in, and I let her know. I say, hey, like, find a boyfriend. Do whatever you're gonna do. Don't bring anybody home, but do what you do. Get a boyfriend, because for me, the thought process is like, the faster she finds a boyfriend, the faster she's out of my hair. And I'm helping her out because of her kids. Because it really sucks, being, a single parent, having kids, and then just all the stress and everything. So I said, yeah, you can be out here, get on your feet, go, do your thing. You don't have to pay rent for like 3 months. Just get on your feet and get out. And she was literally trying for us to get back together. And I was like, no, I would never take her back. She was a hot tamale, man. She was sexy, but my mental health, not good with her at all. And, we would talk and everything, and I would tell her, and she'd, oh, you miss me. I said, no, I don't. Not even close. I'm happy with what I got and what I got going for me. There's like 0% chance we're getting back together. 0. And she tried. It's like, no. And then she went crazy. Which I knew she was just She could only hold it together for like 2-3 weeks, and she started going crazy. I was like, all right. She's the one who bit off my tongue. Well, a quarter of it. Yeah. She was sexy. She was that sexy. You know, them sexy ones are crazy. She bit off a quarter of my tongue. All right, moving on. But don't get back with her. My personal opinion. Don't get back with exes, because what they did is they went, tried something else or several something else's. And it's like, oh, I can't do any better. Let me go back to you. And if you get back with them, they know they can leave again and come back. So let me see. Going on the list. Deji says, okay. Yep. It's all about you and nothing else. If you're doing fine, you can help others. That's my religion. Hey, there you go. Doing good for others is good. Okay. Yay, story time. See, be more specific, Joe. You're talking ex-wives. Number 1, 2, 3. Oh, 3. The hot one. The first one was the lazy one. The second one was the boring one. The third one, oh my gosh. But Dutchy, that's funny. Wait, be more specific, Joe. Which wife? That's funny. All right. See here. Going down the list. We're almost done, guys. We're almost done. I'm 100% opposite of a narcissist. See here. Don't beat the speed bump. Hey, Duality C says I made it. Very nice. All right. So thank you guys for being here. And no, I'm playing. We're almost done though. All right. So Lil Caspa, this is my thought process on XRP. Let us go to Pepe for John 316. So let's do some Pepe. Pepe. Yeah, you guys are funny. All right. So for Pepe, we were looking at it right here. This was our lower entry. Our lower entry did hit. Our entry for safer entry did not hit. Lower entry hit, and then our stop loss hit right afterwards. So what I'm thinking is, you know, our lower entry hit, we come up here, we come down, we do this, and we're good. But unfortunately, we didn't. So here, let's see here. We would have entered here. I would have. And then just thinking it's going to come back down here just because it moved so much. And it did. But maybe not down here, maybe to here. And sure enough, it did. Came down, came up, came down. Looked great. Absolutely beautiful. Enter along again or add to my entry. Coming up here, coming down. Okay, not too worrisome. But it didn't come up. Uh-oh. Went sideways. Uh-oh. Broke to the downside. Uh-oh. And then broke through this level. Uh-oh. And then now you're doing the MC hammer dance. Just going side to side. So, not good. So for Pepe, if you like this coin, could you enter right now? Let's go and delete everything. Oh, no. I have this. Let's delete everything. 23 drawings, get out of here. Daily. Let's look. So we were looking strong. We were. So this is our level that we're looking for, and this is the level we're looking for. We do not want to break out of this zone. It's a zone that we're looking at. We don't want to break out of this zone. Let's go over here. We're at the very bottom of the zone. Could you enter right now for a long? It depends on your risk management. Would I do it? I don't know. Let's see here. Catch him on the chats. Hey, we got Crypto Change Me, my man. What's up, buddy? Appreciate you, man, being here. Appreciate you greatly. See here. Going in the list. All right. Let's see here. I'm not too sure about shorting. If we're going to short, I'd have to... I don't want to short if it comes down lower. If it comes down lower, I'd have to wait till up here for a potential short. So this is what I would do. Take that off. Let's come way over here. Let's do like this, because I'm looking at this level right here. So this, let's put this to red, and let's do some text in here. And let's do potential short question mark. See how it looks? It looks good to me. And then here would be for our long. Let's go to a 4-hour time frame. I really want to see this come up and then see what happens here. Here's our decision point. Could you enter right now for a long short? It's at the bottom of this range, Joe. You could. It just, me personally, I wouldn't. Now, if I was going to do a scalp trade, yeah, definitely. I would do a, yeah, I would. I just have to worry about this zone to get rejected. But there's a really good chance that I could do a long up into here. So what's that? Ooh, about 5% stop loss. I'll do it tight to like 0.5%. If I get stopped out, I'll try it again. If I get stopped out, I'll try it again. So I'm losing 0.5%, and then boom, get 5%. So then I win like 3%. And then of course that 3%, let's say it's a 10x leverage. So yeah. But do I think it's going to continue coming down? I don't want to see that. And then if it does, let's say it does come down. Well, then what I'm looking for is, let's just say it does this. What I'm looking for is the break so I can enter, or maybe even the zone to be safer. But right now, I'm not going to give a setup on this one. I do think that we will go up from here, but for a swing trade, I'm looking more potential to go long once it breaks above this. And this is just safer. But you could do a scalp trade that could lead into a swing trade. The difference between a scalp and a swing, scalp trade is hopefully within a few hours to maybe a day. Then it's called an intraday trade. And that intraday turns into a day trade because you did it for about a day. And then that day trade turns into several days, which is a swing trade. So let's go. See here, going down the list. Yeah, so Lil Caspa, reach out to me on X. Tell me how you predicted 2.7 for XRP 2 days prior to it going. So let me know. And of course, we did it because of the potential break of a zone. So what I do is not only do I give you what I think might happen, but I walk you through the thought process. So that's like really, really important. Yeah, so he did another price prediction for XRP. 2 days later, it did come true. And now we're asking Lil Caspa, how do you do it? Because he does a lot of price predictions. Let's see. Techman says, I just read no more V6 on 2026 Durangos. All will be Hemis. Really? Very nice. Okay. See here. Go on the list. So we're caught up on the chat. All right, so that's what I'm thinking about Pepe. So hopefully you like that, John 3:16. Let's do Caspa. This is going to be for a short, and this is for West. And this is going to be the last one. If y'all have any more, please consider doing a donation. If not, that is quite all right. We will continue this tomorrow. We do this every single day, Monday through Friday, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard, Saturday and Sunday at 4. What we're doing is we're showing you how to trade. We're showing you, like when we give setups, like this is a true setup. And within like half a day, boom, our target hit. This was our other setup, boom, hit as well. Notice that we didn't go long or short or say, oh, we might go this way. This was an actual true setup. We gave 2 out yesterday, and the actual true setups, we are 2 for 2 yesterday. 100% success rate yesterday. If you would have taken any trades. If you didn't, it's okay. There'll be other trades. So far, we haven't given a trade setup today. And sometimes there won't be trade setups. And this is what I do for my group. There are times where, like, I don't post. And all these other groups, they're posting 10, 15. Man, I really care about my members. Not saying that they don't. But because what we're trying to do is we're trying to manage our risk, reduce our risk, not being so many trades, so that when the market is good, we take advantage of it because we have more capital versus trying to get this trade, this trade, this trade, this trade. Nah, it's not worth it. It's too much. It's too much headache. Let's see here. Let's look at Caspa on Blofin. All right. So here, what is our thought process? Our thought process here was, I'm thinking we're going to come down. What happened? We came down. To come up, make a higher high. What happened? We came up to make a higher high. Then come down to make a higher low. And look what happened. Here is where we wanted to bounce. Right here. Did we do that? No. So once again, what we're looking for is the extension leg, 38 to 50% of the retracement here, so we can continue coming up. What do? We went below the 0.5. Uh-oh. Went below the 6.8 or 618. Uh-oh. Coming down here. Holy crap. Went to almost 80% of this run up. Holy crap. Now we're coming up because we went down so much. The likelihood of it going down has just increased dramatically. Went up, came down, broke this level. Sure enough, if we were looking at this, this would have been the perfect opportunity to short. Perfect. Oh, Joe, you're just saying that because of the woulda, shoulda, coulda, woulda. You're being a hindsight hustler. You're being a replay millionaire. This is what I teach all day. Now, let's say the price action broke this level and I say enter here, or I mention, yeah, this is what I would have done. I would have still mentioned this if the price did this. And you've seen that, it doesn't happen a lot, but you see that because this is the same way I trade. Doesn't mean that we're going to win 100%. We're not going to hit home runs all the time. Sometimes we strike out. And this would have been, we entered the trade. And what happened? Here would have been our stop loss. We get stopped out. Okay, it's reversing. It's bouncing off of this level. Let's go long now because now it's reversing. We thought that we could take this ride down before going up. But we all know that potentially we're at the very edge of the market to where everything, because right now we're going uphill. It's very, very hard to get up that hill, man. It's really hard. The incline is like super, super tough, but pretty soon it's going to be easy because what we're going to do is we're going to get the send and all these coins are going to take off and it's going to be nice and easy, but because of this reason, this is why we would do this, because more than likely, okay, maybe we're sending now. We don't know. And then it takes off. All right. So let's go ahead and, let's delete all this stuff. 38 drawings. Get out of here. Let's go to the daily time frame. Let's kind of just zoom out a little bit. All right. So for this one, I do see this liquidity zone or liquidity area. What is liquidity? Oh, man, look at that. Beautiful. Well, actually, it's this right here. So, and this is what we talk about, from like, this is what I show you. I show you this like box. We have a bunch of stops. Let me get this more accurate. You get a bunch of stops to the top, a bunch of stops to the bottom. This creates a zone. This is why I like zones, because it tells us where we could potentially bounce off of. Sure enough, we came down here, wicked it, came right back up, and then we came back again. We weren't done with it. Let us go to the 4-hour time frame. 4-hour time frame. Because there's so much support, I think here, I mean, I like it. I like it for a long, very high risk doing it right now, though. Very high risk. What is the percentage from here? 5%. Okay, not bad. Stop loss about 7. Let's go a little bit lower. Everybody else is going to have their stop loss right here. Let's go right here. Let's do about 9%. And let's go to 1 hour. We're trying to make this bottom, trying a curve. I'm liking it. 15-minute. So far, we haven't done a higher high yet, but I feel that it's coming along really, really soon, probably the next couple hours. So two things. One, you could play it safe and wait for the break of this, which I would do. Because what's that, 3%? About. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to set an alert right here. So let's go ahead and set an alert right here. We're going to play it safe. You know, we don't need to get greedy or nothing like that. What's 3%? You know, why risk it for 3%, in my opinion? And we are going to do 4 hour. I'm going to do a 4 hours fine. 4 hours fine. So we're going to do a candle close. And let me make this a little bit thicker. It's too thick. Dang it. So 4 hour close. 4 hour close after the alert goes off. The alert has to go off first at 0.80. Oh, 0.08010. There's your alert. Your 4 hour candle must close above 0.07887. If it does, then we can enter the trade. And then our stop loss will be somewhere down here. So we can do somewhere down here. 0.07038. That's what I think. So this is not an official setup because one, we don't have targets or stop losses. It's not green or red on here. We're waiting for this to get set up. We're waiting for this alert to go off for this to be what it is. Okay. So let me go ahead and catch up with the chat. Oh, looking for a short. Oh, you were in a short since last night. Hopefully you took profits because I do see it coming up. I do see it coming up to about here. Maybe as much as here. I really don't want to see it come down more without first going up. And if it does go up, holy smokes. Wow. Thank you. I didn't hear a chime or anything. Thank you so much.
Andrea has donated $49.99 and says happy Monday.
Wow. Thank you. Thank you very much, Andy. Appreciate you greatly. That is very much appreciated. That is very much appreciated. You have no idea. I can tell you, story time. No, wait. Let's see here. Let me catch up on the chat. Okay. So Crypto Change Me asking low Caspa, very important. Very important. Why do you think it's going down? Why did you think it's going down? Are we going to zero? Oh, no. No. Okay. Look, guys, says, I don't know how to explain it with words. If we even do a video call where I show my screen, I'll show my thought process with paint and arrows. Well, hello, Caspa, why don't you post those images with the arrows and everything on X and tag me? And that way I can see it on X and then we can go over it. And I can at least kind of decipher what your thought process was. So post it on X, tag me, and I will see what I can see from it. So here. Very nice. Bad English and don't know all the fancy words. Yeah, we don't do fancy words here. But for me personally, I love this because this, I can see what the thought process is. I can see prices here, You don't think it's going to go down. You think it's going to go up to either do this or to do this. And this, you know, I can just type out 4-hour candle close. You know, alert must go off first. Boom, done. And that would be for the long. But here, I don't think we're going to come down more. I think we're going to go up. And then we could come down here. We could come down here like this. So let's go ahead and do our decision point right here. Boom. Okay. Uh-oh. Deji says, Andy is coming in here with the female drama. See, if I'm doing the opposite of what YouTubers say, and if I'm not asking AI like T.I. thought I did, then it has to be me. Yeah. So for your thought process and my thought process, we were there together. We were there together. Let's see here. Techman says, never sell the dip. Wait for the rip. Not financial advice. Just being nice. There you go. There you go. We're not dipping yet. We're not done dipping yet. Okay. Very nice. Look at you. Nice. I love it. Okay. Techman says, I sold all of my stocks. Selling a bunch of hardware next. Hey, there you go. Got to get my house in order. All right. Let's see here. B Team says, I need 76 Bitcoin, please. And thank you. Yes, same here. Same here. Very nice. Thank you for everybody smashing the like. You guys are the absolute best. I greatly appreciate it. And I'm very grateful that you're here. Again, we have some very strong traders in here. We have some just people who are working as well. And they still are in here participating in the chat, smashing the like. That really helps out the channel. So thank you very much. Let's see. Dig Digital says, Joe, are you trading Bitcoin right now? Yes. I got into a long early this morning. Are you looking for an entry at this level, or are we looking for a different level? No, I entered this morning. So this was our setup. So I entered here. This was an aggressive entry. And the reason, why did I enter? For one, we had this dump. So normally, if we go and just zoom out, we had this dump. And what I like to see is it pull back to at least 38, maybe 50% of this extension leg before we roll over and have our decision point of, are we going to go up or down? I don't know. So here, I'm thinking we're going to go to at least, 113.8-ish area for our potential bounce. And then, hopefully we can ride it on the way up if it goes up. If not, we'll take some profit, move up our stop loss to entry or to slight profit, at least cover our fees. And then here was a lower entry. And then here was a lower entry. And so we came down, up, down, a lower entry hit. Awesome. Started coming up here, which was great. Pull back to this area would have been amazing for continuation. However, the blue line is my VWAP. However, we broke this level. Coming down here. Crap. And then now we're starting to do this number. So hopefully, we can do this. Hopefully we can come down here and then start doing this. Boop. And then here would be a good area to add to your entry or enter the trade if you're not in it already. But hopefully we can get our lower entry and then start coming up. But yes, I am in this trade already, got into it right here about 7:30, 7:40 in the morning. And let's do this one more time for Andy. Thank you.
Andrea has donated $49.99 and says happy Monday.
Andy's like, what? I did it again. Oh no, it was a mistake. No, it's just one time. I just played it again. See here. I don't do subscriptions, so it's my way of helping out. Well, thank you very much. You are my favorite. You are now my favorite. Thank you. Ooh, that's free steak tonight, Joe. Oh, that sounds so good. A steak. Now Joe has $63.99. I love it. I love it. Yeah, Giver's Gain. Thank you so much. Like every little bit helps. And all this is like to keep the business running. It really is. There's expenses in this business. And that really does. And so like I said, I mean, it helps a lot. It really does. And that's why I can continue giving this free information out there because, well, you know, people are joining the group, which helps the business, you know, pay for the bills, and then people donate. So thank you guys. From the bottom of my heart, thank you. Let's see here. Techman says, Joe, did you get an area to do any mining? I still have hardware you may be able to use. Well, I'll tell you what, not sure if I can bring this over. Maybe I can see this. I got this bad boy that I've been wanting to put up. It's my Doge Litecoin. Oh, it's upside down. But I don't know, man. It's not been worth it, in my opinion. You know, the cost of electricity. So I have that one. I also have, what other one? Library. What a waste of money. Then I have a mining setup. I have a rig that I built. Man, I spent so much money on that rig. I'm embarrassed. All-time highs, making all this money. Story time. Making all this money in crypto. I got to diversify. Let me get some NFTs. Let me do some staking. Let me do X, Y, and Z. Let me buy some GPUs at the extreme highest price because everything is just so euphoric. Let me buy all this stuff. Oh, you want $89 for the case for my mining rig? $89? Yeah. Man, they sell it now for like $39. Yeah, $89. And I'm not even going to tell you how much the GPUs were. Oh my gosh. Let me buy a beast of a computer that has a 3090 in there. You know, if y'all want, you can research it, how much it was, all-time highs. A 3090 GeForce. No thanks. Yeah, so I don't mind. I don't do any of that stuff. So here, $14, LOL. Magnets. Yes. And he got Joe speechless. Yeah. Giver's Gain. Appreciate you. You're the best. You're the best. Hey, we got C-Tree in the house. C-Tree. How's it going, man? Please update us on that clown. For the clown, I don't know if I have the clown on here. So for those of you who do not know, the clown was my ex-boss, and is this guy right here. Whoa! Holy smokes! Holy smokes! Get over here. Get over here. So this is my ex-boss. And the rumor is that he passed away. I am saying he did not pass away. Joe, that's very mean and rude and everything. No. Show me proof. Well, there's proof. There's a website. If you call the number, anybody can put their stuff on that website. You don't need proof. And with the internet nowadays, it would be online somewhere. And the way it happened, the way the story was told to me from like the very next person, there's no way. I was right about him not being hacked, and we'll see in a few years if I'm right about him not being passed away. We'll see. Get out of here, Joker. Let's see here. Going on the list. C-Tree sounds like Joe's Indian friend. Let's see here. I bought a 2500 3090 Ti. Yeah. Mine was a little bit more than that. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Let's see here. C-Tree says, don't worry, man. Joe will tell the story about Lambo guy. I thought Sam was your clown. Sam is a clown. Do I have Sam on here? Let me see. I don't know if I have Sam. I have that Joker, which is that guy. Do I have another Joker? No. Don't have the other Joker on here. I'm pretty sure I do, but I don't see him on here. Let me check one more time really quick. Don't see him. No. Let's see here. Yeah, I believe so. 100%. And he had money to do it too. I tell you what, though, he was at my place a few months prior to him going missing or whatever. He had all his ledgers that he was, putting money and moving money. And I'm thinking, man. And he accused me of stealing millions. And he spread rumors about me stealing millions. But yeah, he still asked to come to my house so he could do his ledgers, which, dude, was a nut job, man. Just letting y'all know. FBI should look into the clown. They should. I agree. I posted a pic I found of my former coworkers in Discord. Hey, there you go. All right. Let's see here. That's funny. Copy. This was the image that was posted in the Discord. Oh, couldn't do the image. But if you don't know, join my Discord. It's free. Join my Discord. It is free. Let me put the link in because sometimes we have issues with the link. I don't know why. Invite people. Copy. And here I don't give out, setups or nothing like that. It's just a free portion. So definitely check that out. And if you want to join the free Patreon, then the link is in the description. It's in the link tree to go to my Patreon. I put some free stuff there, PDFs, learning videos, sometimes update videos that I do for my VIP group. I don't share everything because that would not be fair. But if you want everything, well, then just join the group. If you don't have money for it, don't worry. I'm still going to help you out. Still going to do all this stuff. Joe, we are way over time. Good Lord. Ascending Bull in the house. What's up, man? Will he ever come from hiding? The guy needs money, I would assume. I don't know, man. So his dad, story time. So his dad sold off all the properties. So he had like a lot of money. So I don't know if the dad's in on it to where he gave a portion to the dad, and I don't know. But there was one ledger that my buddy has access to because he had to log in on his phone because he was about the phones to see if his money was there or if it was hacked or whatever, and it wasn't hacked. And sure enough, that money's still there. Very, very. I mean, he had a big old safe that I'm assuming it's big. I don't know. He told me just one day, is Joe, you want to see the safe? Nope. Don't even know. I don't even want to know you have a safe, man. You're already accusing me of stealing money. Can we still use Ledger? Yeah, we can. I actually transferred some of my XRP from my Ledger about a week or two ago. Let's see here. Dutchy says, serious question, Joe. Are you going to use Andy's $50 to buy more Bitcoin or get yourself a stake tonight? As much as I want to do stake, what I normally do is I just reinvest it into business. Sometimes, like on my birthday, Army Piper, thank you, Army. He gifted me, I think it was $50 too. And that one, man, I bought a big old stake. But for this, I just reinvested in the company. That's what I do. But very nice. What were we talking about? Oh, we talked about Bitcoin. We talked about cash short. And I think that's it. That's what I think might happen. We could long it until maybe it rolls over. Then we move over stop loss, take some profits. But so today, no setups, just set alerts. There's not going to be a setup every single day. But when we do provide setups, hopefully they play out. Here was a setup from yesterday. Played out very nice. If you did a 2x leverage, 18%. Very nice. And then same thing here. 2x leverage, about 24, 25%. Very nice. And this one that we tried looking at and tried doing, this was for my group, we lost. We barely got stopped out, and then it tapped it one more time, only to potentially start coming down. This right here was not a thought process at this moment. This was a thought process here. Just showing what I would have thought might have happened. Techman says, I don't know the guy and don't want to accuse him, but people can frame others by giving you access to things, doing the crime and saying only you knew about it. Yeah, dude, he was literally a narcissist. Once he realized, because I told him, I said, dude, I don't need you, man. Like, I'll live under a bridge before X, Y, and Z. And that's when everything changed, boop, like that. Because he realized I didn't need him. And he even said, Wick's wife says, Joe, you still going? Get it. Let's go. Who's streaming right now? Is anybody streaming? Looking forward to them. But yeah, he came over, and I'd still talk to him. I'm a dummy, you know. I'd still talk to him. He came over and he showed me, you know, that if I start a YouTube channel, he's going to sue me. I can't do that. And I said, well, listen, man, get ready to sue me because I'm going to start a YouTube channel. And just to get around your stipulations, I'll do it where it's donations. And that's it. You know, get ready to sue me. And I even told him to his face, like literally 3 feet away from me. I said, I would love to see the judge's face when a multi-millionaire, he had many multis in that. A multi-millionaire is trying to take the food out of somebody who is just trying to survive. I like to see it. And then we continued talking after that. But yeah, anyway, let's see here. Any questions, comments, concerns, issues, let me know, or forever hold your peace. Let me know. Just catching up on my DMs really quick. Everything looks good on my DM portion. Just confirming. Yes, very good. All right. So what we're going to do is I would appreciate it if everybody stayed for the commercial, because I do have a commercial. We're going to play that for you right now if there's no other questions. If there is a question, then of course I can hopefully answer it after the commercial. But after that, let me know if anybody's streaming. I'm going to be checking for a stream, and I do thank you guys very much. Make sure to put ones in the chat to let me know you're still here. And just remember, you don't have to be in a trade all the time. You're gonna miss trades. You're gonna miss setups. It's okay. Don't FOMO. Don't chase all these groups that are promoting, you know, great, you know, gains and everything else. You don't know how many charts they posted before they got those gains. I do thank you. Be careful, guys. Like, my goal is really to protect you, make money with you, not because of you. And for that reason, here's the commercial. Thank you so much. We'll see you in the next one. Let's make this money. Everything that I say is from experience. This is what's going to save you so much time, so much money, and so much effort. Like, it's super important. Now, if you're in the VIP, I have videos that are 3, 4, 5 minutes long on average. If you want to make money, I will show you how. I would offer the free group, but it's already full. I have a huge wait list. So more than likely, if I do let 3 or 4 people go, the spots are filled. Not only that, but when people do sign up for the VIP because they're making money in the free group, I am very, very invested to make you money in this free group so you can get the VIP. When those people leave the free group and get into the VIP, well, there's just so many more people that are trying to take their spot. I would strongly recommend getting the VIP. You're going to make money. Now, granted, none of this is financial advice. It's never hopes and dreams and empty promises, nothing like that. See what I do. See if this makes you money. I give you my real life experience based off of my trainings, based off of my teachings, what I would do at that moment versus what everybody else does, because they want to sell you their course. They want to sell you all that stuff. I show you that my stuff works. Do we win? Yes. Do we lose? Sometimes. That's part of the game. But what I do is I show you all this so that you can see, oh man, I lost today, but Joe said he lost too. So it's okay. That's what I want you to realize, guys. If you like the content that I provide, make sure to smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're not already, and leave me a comment in the comment box. And I'll see you on the next video. And as always, let's make this money. All right, guys, thank you so much. We'll see you on the next one. Take care.